Hey, kia ora, Helen Brahms here, coming to you live from Escondido for the final time. Yep, tomorrow we hit the road on our 7-month adventure. So we woke up this morning, it was freezing. They actually had a freeze alert out overnight, and woke up got down to like 30 degrees at like 4:30 this morning outside. Inside we were around, what were we around? One half was on 47 and the bedroom was at 49. So it was a little cold. And because it was so cold, I actually had blocked sinuses, which were giving me a sinus headache, because when it gets too cold, my sinuses decide to kick into action. And so I woke up with a really bad sinus headache and all of that. So got up, put the heater on, went back to bed, let Zephy out of the crate. We went back to bed and we snuggled up for a couple of hours and snoozed, and I read for a little bit. She slept. Then I snoozed. She snoozed. It was all good. It was a good day. So I woke up on our final day here in Escondido and had a very busy day. I am tired. I am almost done with getting everything ready to go for tomorrow. I still have some stuff I've got to put into the lockers underneath, but I'm not doing it right now. It's dark. But we did have a really good day. We went out and about. We first of all went for a drive. Zephy came with me for a drive. We had to go to the bank, had to get the mail done. And then we went to, where did we go? Petco. And we got her little booties. So, see, these are her little booties. So her foot goes here, this goes around her ankle piece, and this goes up a little higher to stop it all sliding off. But we got these, they got the nice little rubber sole on them, so that when we're out walking, because there's some places that have the little burrs, and the problem with the burrs is that they get up inside her, between the pad of her paw and her feet and that sort of stuff, and it can cause quite a lot of discomfort for a dog. So I have to get her used to wearing these before we get to that point, before we get to that campground that I know has the burrs. And so I had asked the dog sitter, since she's a dog trainer, how to get Zephy to even put her foot in one of these, because I tried getting her to put her foot in this, and there was no way that was going to happen. And she said, just go to Walmart and pick up some little baby socks and put them on her, and while she's wearing them, just distract her. Give her something to do, give her something, get her distracted. So after we did that run, we came back here. Then I had lunch, we put Zephy in the crate, and then I said to her, I said, all right, I'll be back in a couple of hours. I went out, I got the laundry done, so everything got cleaned up, and then as soon as the laundry was done, I went straight over to Walmart and got the little booties, got the little baby socks for her so I can test her out for the booties, and I got her a new toy. Hang on, if I can reach it. I can. This is Zephy's new toy. It's a hula hoop, and it's a nice bright pink fluorescent one. Part of her new thing is that we're going to be teaching her different things. So we're going to keep up with the regular training, sit down, heel, all that sort of stuff. But we're also going to start teaching her to do different tricks. And she's already jumping through the hoop. It's only less than a foot off the ground, because if I put it any higher off the ground, she'll try and walk underneath it. So I got her this hoop, and we're going to start teaching her to jump through it more than a foot off the ground. But she's kind of picking up on the idea, and I didn't have any treats with me when she did it, so I was very proud of her for even attempting it. But then I really didn't give her a choice, because she had nowhere to go but through the hoop to get to the other side. But when I got back from the laundry and Walmart and things, I unloaded everything from the car, and then I left her in the crate. Oh my gosh, she was not happy. Left her in the crate, and then went and returned the rental car. And then when I got back, she had a lot to say about the fact that she was left alone. But then we played. We played. She would bring me she's got a little rubber ball that she bought me, and she would actually put it into my hand, and I was throwing it down the RV for her. And then she decided she wanted to throw her Himalayan salt stick, so we were throwing that around. But lots of chasing, and then she wanted lots of snuggles, and then she decided to have dinner, and then we went for our evening walk. But yeah, so it's been a very busy day for both of us, and yeah. So tomorrow we're going to be heading out between 9 and 9:30 on the absolute latest. I want to be on the road by 9:30, and that is after we've got the gas. So I've got to be out of the campsite like around about 9, because it takes about 20 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes for the tank to fill up. It's a big tank. It's like 80 gallons. And fortunately, there's a gas station directly across the road from the campgrounds. We just go across the road, get filled up, and then we just go around the corner and we're on the freeway. And we're heading to Indio, California, which is out near Palm Springs. So that's where we're heading to for tomorrow night. These are so soft and cushioning. Just can't stop squishing them. So yeah, so we've had a busy day, lots of playtime as well, which has been awesome. We're just about got everything inside ready to go. We just got some stuff to put into the lockers tomorrow, first thing tomorrow morning, and we're going to put them in there so we can, because they're not going to stay inside the vehicle. So like my backpack will go there. The hula hoop, I'm not sure if it will fit in the locker. So I might have to I'll find somewhere here in the RV. I know where I can put it. I'm putting it on the other side of the bed, because when the bed goes in, there's a little area there so it can go, the hula hoop can go in there, and it'll be fine. Yeah, so there's just a couple of things that we need to put into the lockers tomorrow, because I also got some more leveling blocks to go, leveling pads to go underneath the jacks, especially on the front leveling jacks, because the vehicle tends to tip forward a little bit. So I figured if I prop them up a little bit, it might help. So I got some blocks for that, and so yeah, so we're ready to rock and roll. And so I was listening to The Power again today when I was in the car by myself, because as we know, Zephy doesn't like it when we have audio books on. She'd rather have the music playing, which I don't mind that either. Be interesting tomorrow, since I don't listen to music or books while I am driving the RV, because it needs more mental concentration to do that, to drive, and the others are just too distracting. But the quote from The Power tonight that I heard, and I thought, this is really cool. Did you know that you are the ruler of a kingdom? We are all rulers of a kingdom. And the quote from the book says, you are the ruler of your kingdom, and your cells are your most loyal subject, who serve you without question. So whatever you think and feel becomes the law of your kingdom, the law within your body. Isn't that cool? We're the rulers of our own kingdom. So whatever we're thinking about and feeling, that our body is going to reflect that. And I've absolutely, I have heard this book like about 10 times already. I haven't read the actual physical copy. I just pick it up every now and again and read little pieces, but I have listened to the book like about 10 times. And every time I listen, something new sticks out. So yesterday it was, what was yesterday's one? Was it yesterday? Hang on. I remember where I'm up to. Oh no, it was 2 days ago. We were talking about the heart versus the brain, and how the heart is 5,000 times more powerful than the magnetic field of the brain, and reaches out several feet from our own bodies. And then this morning I was on my accountability call, and we got talking about this. I was telling her about it. But then also too, water. They actually did these experiments with water, where they had water in dishes with positive. One dish had positive words underneath, the other one had negative words underneath. And this is a study that was done in Japan, Europe, Russia, and the US, where the scientists came together and did this thing. If water is in a positive environment, it actually makes it very harmonious. I thought, that is so cool. The water becomes harmonious. If it is in a negative environment or bad vibes and all of that, it actually turns the water, and it's sort of like chaotic. And because your body is 70% water, and your brain and in your head there's like 80% water, you know, when you're thinking those positive thoughts, you're affecting the water in your body. And there's water in the middle of your cell, and there's water surrounding the cell. So think about how much water, they said something like 1 trillion cells, something like that, or 100 trillion cells. I haven't got the book right here in front of me, but it's over there. So when you're having positive words and everything else, you're creating a harmonious environment for the water. The water in your body becomes harmonious, and that's when the health things start. The positive health side effects come out. Your skin looks really good. You're glowing. You're feeling really good. You're resting really well. You're at the peak of your health. You know, you're at the top of your health and all of that. Whereas if you are putting negative into your body, or you're living in a negative environment, your water's chaotic, and it shows on your skin, and it shows in your physical appearance, and it shows in your energy levels. So for some reason, this book is just really resonating with me this time that I read it or listened to it. And so I'm sort of like, okay, so now I have to make changes where I can make sure that all my water is within my body is in a harmonious state. But they said, you know, one of the things is, it's in there is the old saying of age is just a number and it's all about how you feel. And this book is sort of like, you know, if you feel old, your body will respond to that. And you'll end up with the creaking joints, and you'll feel up with the being very tired all the time, and your skin will show it. It'll get that old look to it. But if you feel young and vibrant and energetic, you're going to project that in the way that you walk, and the way that you run, and the way that you deal with things. You're going to have that high energy level. Your skin is going to be so much clearer, and the wrinkles won't show as much, and all that sort of fun stuff. And I was like, oh, I'm really liking this. Because to me, age is just a number. Yes, I may be 53 physically. You know, yeah, it's been 50. I've been on the earth 53 years, but I don't feel that. I don't know how 53-year-old is supposed to feel. All I know is that I feel young. I feel vibrant. And after listening to this, I'm sort of like, I am definitely getting out there. So now I'm even starting on, because I've got my my tramping boots and my socks and my backpack, and I've got my survival kit, getting my survival kit together when I go on day tramps and stuff. And I've got Zephy's little boots. I'm starting to think about being in the physical shape that I need to be in to be able to do these walks, and not just straight flat walks too. I want to get some on some of those hills as well, and you know, have some walks that challenge me. So I'm now starting to think positively about how I'm going to feel when I am walking these trails and seeing this gorgeous scenery on these trails and everything else. So I am and of course, I'm super excited to be doing this adventure. It's going to be amazing. I'm already putting it out there that we're going to have an incredible time. We're going to have amazing experiences. We're going to meet some awesome people along the way. We're going to reconnect with some friends. We're going to make lots of new friends on this journey. And so it's going to be so much fun getting on the Facebook Lives every night and talking about what we experienced that day, whether it was a day of driving or whether it was a day of spending of time in a place. You know, everything about this trip is, I am super excited to be going on this trip. The closer it's got. Last week I was a little negative towards it because I felt like I was being pressured. Like I had this big pressure on me that I had to get done by this time, and the gate got released, and now all of a sudden the excitement's just come bursting forth. So now this trip is going to be so super fantastic and sparkling, I can't contain myself. So I hope you will join us on this journey as we leave tomorrow. We're going to be trying to get on at 8 p.m. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it local time or if I'm going to keep it at Pacific time. I haven't made that decision yet because I haven't changed time zones yet. But on the East Coast, it means it'll be 11 p.m. at night, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be awake that long. So as we move across country, we might start keeping it to like 8 p.m. whatever local time we're in. And so I will make those announcements before on each night what time it's going to be the following night. But yeah, I am so excited. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to sleep tonight. I know I have to sleep. I am going to sleep tonight, and I'm going to get a good night's sleep tonight. I'm already telling my body that's what's going to happen. Because I love my body, I love me, I love my personality, and I love my sleep. So we're definitely going to get a good night's sleep tonight. And even though this trip is exciting and we're looking forward to it, we're going to wake up tomorrow morning refreshed with a new bound of energy. We're going to have an amazing trip. No, I am not nervous about this trip. I am excited for the road that we are going to be taking, because the RV Trip Wizard has put us on this road, which is RV safe. So it tells me, because I said I only want RV safe routes, excuse me, for the navigation. And it's got me going up this windy, hilly road. And I was looking at the thing, and it sort of did, and on the map it sort of did this a little bit. So I was a little nervous about that, but I thought, nope, this is a new adventure. We're going to trust the system. We're going to put it to work. It's going to work. We're going to love this trip. We're going to love this journey. It is going to be amazing. And so we hope that you will join us on this journey. We'll be posting pictures on Instagram. We'll be posting pictures on Facebook. And we'll be doing the Facebook Lives every evening. And if we don't have internet connection that evening, it will be recorded and then posted at the first available opportunity when we have internet connection. So I am keeping up my thing of doing my Facebook Lives even if the internet is not available. I'll still be recording at the normal time. So it's going to be exciting, and we'll keep you up to date on Zephy's training and how that's going, if she can handle these, to be able to wear these. These are so cute. Aren't they cute? Look at them. They're cute. And these are reflective strips too. So, but aren't these little booties cute? It's got little, yeah, she's actually a medium. They have on the back of the packet, you put their paw here so you can see what size booties to get, and they're all weather booties. So, but it's going to be fun getting her foot into one of these. But I'm going to have to figure out a way to distract her, and then teaching her to use the hula hoop. I'm thinking of getting a frisbee, but I'm not a very good I am going to become a very good frisbee thrower, so she can become a very good frisbee catching dog. Into this change thing. I mean, the book The Power has affected me so much this time listening to it, that it's every time I start thinking something negative, I'm now stopping myself and turning it around and putting it into a positive light. So it's love to everybody. It's all about the love. It's all about the gratitude, being thankful for this to being able to, I'm just thankful that I am able to do this journey and have everybody come along with me. It's going to be awesome. And I sent the boys and the daughter-in-laws and my parents the itinerary and said, this is the itinerary. If at any time you want to join me in the area, just let me know. And I will try and get the rest of the trip organized. So on the way over from California to Florida, I'm going to be working on the Florida portion, because even though I'm in Orlando for a week, I am going to go down one side of the peninsula down to Miami and Fort Lauderdale, and then come back up the other side of the peninsula, and then carry on up through Georgia, the Carolinas, up possibly up to New England, because I'd love to go up there. And I want to get out of that area before all the humidity starts setting in for the summer. And then I'll probably zigzag across the states. I don't know. I've got places I want to go, people I want to meet along the way. So it's pinpointing where they are on a map and figuring out a route to get there. So it could be a very windy map, but who knows? It's a big adventure. It's full. We've only got one part of it set, booked. The rest of it we'll figure out as we go along. That's the part that I love about this, is because I'm in the mode of working to live. So the work that I do during the day, because on my days not traveling, I will be sitting and working. So I'm taking up the philosophy. I'm going back to the philosophy I grew up with, where you work to live. So you do enough work so that you can go out there and enjoy life, taking the sights, taking the experience, have those experiences, create those memories, create those connections with people. And I'm thankful that I am in a position where I am able to do that. A lot of people are trying to say, oh, I wish I could do that, wish I could do that. Set your mind to it, set the goals and go for it. Just turn around and say, I am going to go do this by this date, and get out of your own way. Literally, get out of your own way. I have been in my own way for a long time. It was even worse after Brad passed. And now I've learned to step back and just go with the flow and experience life as it happens, and go out and have some amazing adventures. So I don't know about you guys, but I am super excited to be going on this journey. Hope you join us and follow us as we go along. It's going to be an incredible time. And I really can't wait. It's going to be so much fun. Oh. But anyway, I got to go. I've got to get some last minute things done. I have a couple of work things that I have to go get taken care of. And then it is early to bed. So we're early to rise so we can get out of here on time tomorrow and begin this great adventure, this great journey. So from me to you, have a super fantastic, sparkling evening. And we will catch you guys tomorrow from Indio, California. Hey, konara.